Yes, I used to be a contractor. As I said before, I was in construction management. I had my own construction company, and in 2008, I'm kind of dating myself right now, but in 2008, my company went to hell in a handbasket. The economy took a turn, and I took a turn. But listen, here's the deal, man. Here's the deal. So just because you did one thing, or just because you used to do other things, don't mean that's who you are. That's who you used to be. That's just what you used to do. Okay. And what I'm telling you is right now is that there is an opportunity right now in tech. There's an opportunity in tech. Primarily, what I'm speaking about, or more specifically, what I'm speaking about is Power BI. Before I go any further, please like this video, give me a thumbs up, like this video, and subscribe to this channel. But here's the deal, man. There is an opportunity for you to have a career pivot. Basically, is all I'm saying. There is an opportunity right now for you to make a career pivot. I know where you are. Okay, I know how you feel. You feel like, I've been doing this for the last 20 years, and all I have is just a little while longer before, a little while before I retire. Listen, man, that's no way to look at life. It's no way to look at life. Okay, now I don't know if you've got 5 years left before you retire, 10 years left before you retire, 15 or 20 years left before you retire. What I'm telling you is if you're looking for an opportunity to make a boatload of money, right, this is it. Now, when I say a boatload, I'm talking about six figures. I'm talking about, starting somewhere between 95 and 105, potentially even making 120, right? And what I'm giving you is on the bottom line, on the base of what you can make, right? I mean, there are opportunities out there where you can double that, but I'm not trying to oversell the opportunities. I'm not trying to oversell, Power of the BI, which is what I teach over at PowerOfTheBI.com. I'm not trying to oversell that. What I'm simply here to state is, if you are looking for a career pivot, whether you're in construction, whether you're in accounting, whether you're in marketing, whatever the case may be, there's an opportunity today in tech that wasn't there 20 years ago. Okay, it wasn't even there. I'm not gonna say 5 years ago, but man, probably maybe a little over 10 years now. Business intelligence is really taking off, and really within the last year and a half. I said before in another video, if you haven't been sleeping under a rock for the last year and a half, and you haven't felt the movement of artificial intelligence, you have been sleeping under a rock. And basically, what business intelligence is business intelligence is artificial intelligence for business, but it's not necessarily artificial because it is dealing with real data. I'm not going to go too deep into what artificial intelligence is, but if you just take the definition of artificial, that'll give you some idea of what it is. But business intelligence is a mix of business analytics, data analytics, and some artificial intelligence. Again, I'm not going to go too deep into that. If you want to really get into that, we can talk about that in the class. But just understand that the opportunity for business intelligence is there. I don't care what your current career is, what your current career path may be. The opportunity is there. You can take what you're already doing. You can take your resume. You can go back and look at several of the videos that I've put out, and you'll see that, when I talk about having an MBA, when I talk about a degree in construction management, when I talk about teaching, when I talk about school administration, basically the only thing I'm really doing is just dropping a resume. I'm just dropping a verbal resume, okay? And it's nothing any more than what anybody else already has. It's a verbal resume, but it's also a resume that has nothing with tech on it. Okay, I did work for a telecommunications company, but that was in sales, right? So that was about as tech as it got, right? So what I'm telling you is that the opportunity for you to make a career pivot right now is not too late. Not too early, but it's not too late. Okay, so I just want to be real clear on what that really looks like. When somebody would say, "Well, Tarad, what is, if I take my current situation, my current job, what's the security? What's the security?" So that's a great question, and I'm glad you asked. And here's where I feel good about answering that question. If you ask the question about job security, that means you have some inkling, some interest in what we are discussing here, being business intelligence and starting over or starting something new. I'll be honest with you. I don't think any job is secure. I don't. This is not my grandfather's pension company, right? Where you pretty much you're with the company and they have loyalty with you or for you for 40 or 50 years or however long you work for the company. This is not that time, right? So I don't think there's any security anywhere. I think there are decisions that are being made in the boardrooms every day that our fates are being discussed or being determined by other people. Now, let me just slow my roll because I don't want to get too deep into that because I just don't want to get too deep into that. Well, as far as job security, here's the deal. The one thing that you learn in my course in Power of the BI is you learn a skill that is not necessarily a broad-based skill right now. It's a skill that is needed, is a skill that is going to be needed, and if you spend the time to become good at what you have learned in the Power of the BI and in the business intelligence that you will learn in the Power of the BI, the PowerOfTheBI.com, if you're committed to being good at what you do, I'm not even saying being great, because being great, it takes time and hours and all that kind of stuff. I'm saying just become good at what you do. Opportunities are going to always be there for you. Let me back up. Let me say that a different way. If you're between the ages of 20 and 50 and you take this course, you take my course, Power of the BI at PowerOfTheBI.com, you are not going to run out of opportunities in the next 50 years. So if you're 20 and you take my course, I'm not going to guarantee anything. I want to be on record right here. I'm not going to guarantee anything because stuff happens, right? But if everything remains constant in the direction that business intelligence and artificial intelligence is moving, if everything remains constant, and when I say constant, we're on an upward trajectory. The odds of opportunities in business intelligence are not going to run out in the next 50 years. Right now, this is 2024. So in 2074, anybody watching this video in 2074, you can call me Nostradamus of business. If you're watching this video in 2074 and everything is going according to what, and everything has gone according to what I predicted. But my prediction is business intelligence, artificial intelligence is not going away within the next 50 years. Okay, so you say what do we say the security? What would be the security measure? How would we rate security, job security within business intelligence? I would rate job security on a scale of 1 to 10. I would rate it a 10. Okay, because here's the deal. With business intelligence, we can take 50-person accounting departments and reduce that and reduce the job force down to maybe 2 or 3 accountants using business intelligence as opposed to 50 inside of a department. We can use business intelligence to reduce marketing departments from 50 to 2 or 3 using business intelligence. Sales engineering or any type of sales, we can reduce job force down using business intelligence. So where I'm going with that is business intelligence is going to change the way companies build out their human resources, the actual humans humans as resources. The reason being is because we're moving more into job automation than now, more so than ever before, and business intelligence allows us to do so. But here's the deal. A computer cannot outthink a human. Let me say that again. A computer cannot outthink a human. Computer software cannot outthink a human, right? We create computers, so they can't outthink us. But based on what I would say would be the amount of output that we place in businesses on a day-to-day basis as far as humans, the computer can provide more efficiency. A computer can be more efficient than a human. So what we have to do is we have to put ourselves into a situation to where we are the developers within business intelligence. Let me say that a different way. Computers are not developing computers. Computers are not developing computer software. Now, there are some things that artificial intelligence, when we're using artificial intelligence, we can make the computer seem to be smarter. But for the most part, it's not. Where I'm going with that is this. It's just plain and simple. As data analysts, as business intelligence developers, we are developing the analysis within business intelligence, within the computer, within the software, to where we are able to determine what happens in business intelligence, or we're getting to predict what we're identifying what we want to identify in business intelligence. We're just using the efficiency of the computer or of the software. That's where classes such as PowerOfTheBI come in. With PowerOfTheBI.com, we're building out, or we're teaching data analysts. We're teaching quote unquote soft data science. When I say soft data science, I don't want to get business intelligence too intertwined with artificial intelligence, because there is a difference. There's a fine line, but there is a difference. And in the PowerOfTheBI.com, we're not teaching data science. We're teaching the ability to use data science as Power BI developers. So with that, I hope that didn't sound too convoluted, but at the same time, what I also wanted you to understand is this is a new career path. I don't know of any school right now that offers what I am teaching in Power of the BI as a course or as a major, right? It may be taught as a supplement or within a computer science class, or within a business management or business marketing or even a engineering management class as a supplement to how things are done and how the software is used and what a business analyst is in this aspect of data analytics, as opposed to what a business analyst was once considered to be maybe 10, 15, 20 years ago. Okay. In a nutshell, as we wrap this up, you can take your current resume, just as I have taken my resume, and build up on that resume the ability to become a data analyst, become a business intelligence developer. If you're interested in that, go over to PowerOfTheBI.com. Again, that's PowerOfTheBI.com, and you should be able to sign up for my next class, or at minimum join me in the next webinar. It's a free webinar that I hold every Wednesday. So with that said, didn't mean to take up too much of your time. I look forward to seeing you win again in the next video.